Hello students, today we are going to study synapse. Synapse, it is the gap junction between two neurons in which the one neuron transmits impulse to another neuron. Now the synapse, it is of two types. One is chemical synapse and second is electrical synapse. Now we are going to study the chemical synapse. Chemical synapse, it is the synapse. It is a junction between two nerve cells with a minute gap which allows the transmission of impulse by formation of neurotransmitter bridge. Now chemical synapse, it is the special synapse in which chemical substance, that is the neurotransmitter, it is released at the gap junction or synapse. Now there are mainly three structures in this synapse: the presynaptic neuron, the second is postsynaptic neuron, and the gap junction, it is called as the synaptic cleft. Now the presynaptic neuron, the synapse is either in neuron and neuron, two neurons, or neuron and muscles, or neuron and gland. If there is a synapse between the neuron and muscle, it is called as a neuromuscular junction. Now in the chemical synapse there are three structures. Here we have sketched the diagram. This is the presynaptic axon terminal. This axon terminal, it shows the synaptic knobs, or it is called as the synaptic bulb. This is the synaptic bulb. Then there is the postsynaptic neuron. It may be the dendrite of postsynaptic neuron. And the third structure, it is the synaptic cleft between the presynaptic and postsynaptic neuron. There is a gap junction that is called as the synaptic cleft, which is 20 to 40 nanometers. It is 20 to 40 nanometers. Now this is the presynaptic axon terminal which shows the synaptic bulb. In this synaptic bulb there are present such a spherical synaptic vesicles, small synaptic vesicles which consist of the neurotransmitters. Now another important structure, that is the voltage gated calcium channels are present on the synaptic bulbs. Now the synaptic cleft, it is the gap which is of 20 to 40 nm, that is the nanometers. And third, that is the dendrite of postsynaptic neuron. It shows the special receptors, and these receptors, they are mainly bind to the neurotransmitters. They are protein receptors, and the neurotransmitter binds to the special protein receptors. Along with this, there are sodium channels. They are present. Now this is the structure. Now we are going to start how there is a transmission of impulse at the synapse. Now first event, when the impulse reaches to the synapse, the calcium from the extracellular fluid, it enters inside the synaptic bulb, synaptic bulb by the voltage gated channel, calcium channels. They open and the calcium deposits inside or inwards inside the synaptic bulb. The increased concentration of calcium inside the bulb, it causes the movement of these vesicles towards the surface of the bulb. These vesicles, they move towards the surface of bulb, and then they fuses with the membrane of the bulb, and they discharge their neurotransmitters into the synaptic cleft. Now these neurotransmitters, they are released into this synaptic cleft. These neurotransmitters then bind to the special receptors, protein receptors. These are the protein receptors. So they bind to the protein receptors, and then the action potential generates into the postsynaptic neuron. Now which is the sodium ions, they mainly enters inside the dendrite of postsynaptic neuron, and due to this the action potential generates. Due to this the action potential generates, and there is a depolarization of neuron. Means their neuron regenerates for the carrying the impulse. So transmission of impulse is over, and after this the acetylcholine which is present here is destroyed by the special enzyme that is called as the acetylcholine esterase. So it breaks into the two substances, that is the acetate and choline. Acetate and choline, and then it is it goes into the synaptic bulb, and there it combines to form the acetylcholine. Means it is reused to form the acetylcholine, and in this process ATP is used. Now this is the very important point, that as impulse reaches to the next neuron, the neurotransmitters are destroyed, and the postsynaptic neuron, it gets charged or depolarized as the sodium ions they enter inside the dendrite. So this is the process of synapse, how there is a transmission of impulse from one neuron to another neuron. See again the process. The presynaptic axon terminal, it shows the synaptic bulbs. In this there are present the synaptic vesicles. Synaptic vesicle consists of neurotransmitters. This neurotransmitter is mainly the acetylcholine. When impulse reaches to the axon terminal, the voltage gated calcium channels opens, and calcium gets inward inside this cytoplasm, and increase the concentration of calcium. It causes the movement of these vesicles towards the surface, and these vesicles, they release or discharge the neurotransmitters into the synaptic cleft, and then these neurotransmitters binds to the special protein receptors present on the postsynaptic neuron, and it generates the action potential due to the sodium ions. The channels they open, and sodium is diffused inside the postsynaptic neuron, and thus after transmission of impulse the postsynaptic neuron gets depolarized, and the acetylcholine is destroyed by the special enzyme acetylcholine esterase into acetate and choline, which is again reused to form the acetylcholine. So here we have completed the transmission of impulse across the synapse. Thank you.